This is French basketball player Salimata Silla. French athletes like her can't compete in the Paris 2024 Summer Olympics. The reason? She wears a hijab. So why don't French women have the freedom to compete in hijab while female athletes from all over the world do? Especially since this year's Olympics is promoted as the first gender-equal games in Olympics history. It has to do with France's ongoing issues with Muslim attire. Late last year, French sports minister Amélie Oudéa-Castéra announced the hijab ban for French athletes competing in the 2024 Paris Olympics. The International Olympic Committee, however, said it has no rules against the Islamic veil. No one has challenged the host country, France, on the ban. Its only reassurance has been that athletes are allowed to freely dress in the Olympic Village, the residential complex where they stay. The Olympic sports competitions are organized and overseen by individual international sports federations. International human rights organizations, including Amnesty and Human Rights Watch, criticized the French ban and called on IOC President Dr. Thomas Bach to help overturn it. But with the Olympic Games inching closer, the paradox remains unresolved, as there's no hope for France's hijab-wearing athletes. Minky Worden, director of global initiatives for Human Rights Watch, told Reuters that even if the ban was lifted, with the event looming, it's quite impossible to compete now. Muslim women and girls who wear the headscarf have already been excluded from the necessary training and competitions that would qualify them to compete at the Olympic level. The paradox is that the Olympic Charter does guarantee the rights of athletes without discrimination, including that of religion. France, however, defends the hijab ban by referring to the country's secularism principle, laïcité. Secularism, the separation of state and religion, is engraved in the French Republic's founding. Left-wing or right-wing matters very little, as both political camps widely support it. But critics argue the secularism argument is used against Muslims in particular to remove visible signs of their religion. In just the last 10 years, there have been bans on the burkini, burqas, and niqabs in public spaces. In 2022, the French Senate voted 160 to 143 in support of banning hijab, among other religious symbols in sports competitions. Last year, Muslim overgarments in schools were banned across France. So, with France's hijab ban officially entering the international sports arena, what is next for French Muslim women and girls?